Next on Life Lessons.
Thank you for tuning in and welcome to Life Lessons. I'm your host, Deagria Cook. On today's show, we have a wonderful guest who is living out her purpose and helping others to do the same.
And sat in that meeting, and the Lord literally gave me a plan on teaching social etiquette skills to lower income people, like women transitioning from welfare to work.
She has also written a book titled Waiting, Mastering the Unavoidable, a piece of literature that helps us to understand the rules and purpose of waiting and how to maneuver through challenges that come along with it. Waiting is so important, really.
What you master are the intricacies of waiting, impatience, frustration, complaining. That's what you can master.
Are we having a positive talk with ourselves, or are we grumpy? Are we nasty? Do we have a negative attitude and create a negative environment?
At the end of each chapter, there's an opportunity to journal.
Oh,
so
yes.
what have I learned?
Oh, yes.
I share with you what I've learned, and then I allow you to share with me what you learned.
Oh, I love it.
And then at the end of the book, we have I am statements, creating your affirmations on I am great, I am patient, I am awesome.
Yes.
Next.
She is an international speaker, coach, minister, author, and entrepreneur. She is CEO of Vision Focus Group, and she is using her leadership skills while working from many passions. Welcome my guest, Dr. Tuesday Tate, to the show.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for being here.
I'm honored.
We are so excited. Yes, it's good to see you again.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I just want to ask some questions about your life and all the things that I have been watching you do via social media.
Okay, right.
Because I kind of stalk you, so I just want to talk to you about what you're doing in the community and let the audience and let the world know what you're doing.
Awesome. Well, I was called to ministry about 15 years ago, a little over 15 years ago now. And at the time I was in corporate America doing very well. Okay. Very well. 6-figure salary, traveling the world, just doing it at my early 30s. And God called me out and I fought it for several months. I was like, this is the devil. What? There is no way God is telling me to leave a 6-figure salary. Okay. And being able to be a blessing to my mother and to others. And so I fought it, I prayed, I fasted, and finally I gave into it. And when I was literally at a meeting with my staff, was headed to Atlanta to take over a business unit, was slated to be a vice president. Oh my. They had assigned me my mentor and was in Tampa, Florida with my team. And just had been praying and fasting, Lord, leave to do what? What is it you're calling me to do? And sat in that meeting, and the Lord literally gave me a plan on teaching social etiquette skills to lower income people, like women transitioning from welfare to work, men coming out of prison, youth. And so I worked as a hostess. I did all types of wonderful things when I left corporate. And when I left, I was at my job, and a lady came in who I knew from church, and she said, so how is it going with this transition? And I told her what I was doing. She said, I work for Indiana Housing Authority. Wow, okay. I want you to send me a proposal. I had never done a proposal.
Oh, wow, okay.
And so she sent me an example. I did this proposal straight out of leaving corporate America. About 6 months later, I got a contract with housing. Wow. Okay. Very substantial contract. Okay. To teach social skills and etiquette in their housing communities with the single moms and the young people. And from then, it was just God revealed it was ministry.
Social etiquette. So like in the community rooms, the guests, the residents would come down and then you would do a workshop on what to use or what to say and how to say it and how to look.
How to shake hands, how to sit, how to stand.
Build that confidence.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're leaving the transitioning from welfare to work. What does that look? Not so much interviewing skills, but definitely the confidence to be able to sit in front of someone and answer the questions. Okay. How to answer the phones, just the social skills. From there, went on and was certified as a professional social skills etiquette, professional etiquette, social etiquette. Oh, wow. So I then took that into corporations. Okay. And teaching professional business people, how do you, if you're traveling abroad, how do you deal with other people from other cultures in social etiquette? Why do you only, your business card, it should be turned to them? You shouldn't look directly down, and all of these little tips.
Depending on where you are and where you're traveling.
Absolutely.
It can make or break you. Yeah, that's so important. Thank you for that. Now,
so I still do a little bit of that.
Now, how long have you done that, though?
Oh, gosh, that started probably about 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Again, leaving corporate was about 15. And then God just started moving me into all the things that I used in corporate to take them into the business world. So ministry has been it for 15 years. And then maybe about 10 years ago, really started using my business certifications in understanding, helping businesses and churches, developing infrastructure and vision, and doing process auditing within churches and businesses. So I just took all of those things that I did in corporate America to create business.
All of your skills, all of your tools, all of your leadership certifications. Yeah. You know what? That sounds awesome. Awesome.
Yeah. That's how I got into creating Vision Focus Group worldwide.
Okay.
And that was about 5 years ago.
Okay. So Vision Focus Group. So can you explain to the audience a little bit?
Absolutely.
Now, what is Vision Focus Group? Because when I think of vision, I mean, it's limitless. It's endless. Because we all, I mean, we should have a vision.
Yes.
We should know where we're going, or at least have that tool, where we're going, how are we going to get there, you know, what should we be doing, what should we not be doing. So explain to me Vision Focus Group, because see, I'm huge on vision boards.
Yes.
I mean, that seems like
We talked a little bit about that.
That seems like a small vision, but that's a huge thing. So can you explain to me Vision Focus Group, please?
Well, Vision Focus Group worldwide is the business side of Dr. Tuesday Tate.
Okay.
It's what I do. I always jokingly say that ministry is wonderful, and I know that's what I'm created for, but sometimes you get a check and sometimes you get a chicken dinner. So you need, you need another stream of income. So what God did was allowed me to take all of those skills and bring them into a business setting and business world. So what does Vision Focus Group Worldwide do? We help churches, individuals, organizations, non-for-profit, and small to medium-sized businesses create vision. A lot of times people are moving forward in their lives and in their business, but they really don't have a clear vision. And so beyond the vision board is great and it's necessary for an individual and even a small business, a marriage, you should have a vision board. And so, but what we do is actually create vision. What do you want to be seen as, known as this corporation, as this small business, as this individual, as this brand? So we help you to create that vision statement, mission, purpose, goals. It's actually the foundational things of creating a business. And sometimes you have to go back and go and do it, even though you're already operating in business, even though you already have that church, you have to go back and do the foundational things and create the infrastructure.
Sure. We're going to take a quick break.
Absolutely.
And we're going to come back. We're going to take a quick break. And when we do, we're going to talk more with Dr. Tuesday Tate. And we're also going to learn about her book. So stay tuned. And welcome back to Life Lessons. We are here with Dr. Tuesday Tate, and she was telling us about the Vision Focus Group. She is the CEO of Vision Focus Group and what that looks like. So thank you for the information that you gave us about Vision Focus Group. And you were also saying that from a business perspective, sometimes they have to go back to the grassroots and kind of revision their vision in a way.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I think a lot of times when we are establishing businesses, we just jump into it.
Right.
I mean, I have to admit I was guilty of that. And guilty, I don't know if that's the word, but I did that. And I just started doing my passion.
Right.
And so helping, a lot of times people look at their lives and they say, I'm going to do this because I have a passion to do it. Passion isn't always purpose.
Correct.
So passion
wow.
can lead you to purpose.
Correct.
But it's not always purpose because passions change.
They do.
You know, they change. But purpose doesn't change. It's the story I tell about someone is on their way to Chicago. There's several ways of getting to Chicago.
Correct.
You can take 465 to 65 over the 94. You have all of these ways. Somebody might even choose to go 465 to 31 and hit 94. Why? I don't know. Right. But someone may choose to do that. The destiny of Chicago, getting to Chicago, does not change.
Correct. Correct.
You needing to get there does not change, but how you get there can change, and that's passion.
Passion.
Those are the ways that you achieve purpose and destiny. Those things can change, but ultimately, purpose and destiny, you are born with a purpose. Passions come about through life experiences and interests.
So we do work for many passions, so I appreciate that.
Our slogan is, we help you bring your vision into focus.
Okay.
That it becomes clear
vision
what you are here to do.
Into focus.
So we do infrastructure training. We do DISC training, personality assessments.
Oh, DISC.
Yes,
okay.
we do.
Yes,
we
ma'am.
do several different personality assessments, bringing them together. Something called EQ, IQ. It's also emotional intelligence, intellectual intelligence, spiritual intelligence.
Oh, wow.
So we bring a lot of different tools together to really help the individual, the organization, the team, the business, whatever it is, to really get to and hone in on vision and purpose and move in that direction for success.
I tell you what, Dr. Tate, this sounds so exciting. I mean, just listening to you talk about all the things that you do. You guys need to check Dr. Tate out, seek her out on social media, read her book. As a matter of fact, let's talk about your book. Yes. So you released this book in 2015, I believe. Pretty recently, 2015. And when I got the title, when I came across the title, let's see, Waiting, right? Mastering the Unavoidable. Okay, so when I saw that title, I was thinking, mastering the unavoidable. Waiting is something that we're born to wait. We have to wait. We wait.
From the womb, you wait.
Yes, we wait. We wait. And so when I came across the title, I was just so taken by it. So my thought was, and just, let me know if I'm correct or incorrect, it's the way we wait. Absolutely. It's the thoughts we think. It's the attitude we have when we're waiting. So mastering the unavoidable.
You got it.
Well, I know I don't have it all. No, ma'am. No.
Really. That's really what the book is about, how to wait right.
How to wait
so
right.
So many of us wait frustrated. We wait angry. We wait annoyed.
Yes.
We wait impatiently.
Yes.
And even though I wrote the book, I'm still working on it. Yes. Now, the thing is, you really can't master waiting. It's kind of a play on words. What you master are the intricacies of waiting, impatience, frustration, complaining. That's what you can master, not complaining, not being impatient, not growing frustrated, growing weary in your well-doing.
Okay.
And so what the tools of the book, they're in the back, at the end of each chapter, I guess we should know this, at the end of each chapter, there's an opportunity to journal.
Oh,
yes.
So
what have I learned?
Oh, yes.
I share with you what I've learned, and then I allow you to share with me what you learned.
Oh, I love it.
And then at the end of the book, we have I am statements, creating your affirmations on I am great, I am patient, I am awesome. And you need to do that in the wait, because waiting can be lonely.
Yes,
we talk about that in the book. When I left corporate, my family thought I was crazy.
Crazy.
Who leaves a 6-figure salary?
I mean,
slated to be a vice president.
That's pretty crazy.
Who does that? So sometimes in this wait of being obedient to your purpose and doing, even though a lot of times you don't know what that purpose is.
Okay.
One of the things I talk about in the book is how do we expect other people to know when we don't even know?
Right. Okay.
And so helping people to come into that place and space with you of waiting. Certainly if you're married or something, you need to communicate, God is telling me to wait. I just don't know what to do. But as a single person, it was just me.
Okay.
It was me just saying, okay, God, what do you have me to do? My mom is like, did you get fired? What's going on?
Right.
Why would you do this?
Right.
And so all of these different scenarios, I put in personal experiences of waiting in the emergency room when I was headed to Michigan. But having to wait and watching all of these people go in front of me. And I'm like, I've been here. But there was an encounter in that emergency room that had I not waited, this young man would not have found resolve concerning his brother who had passed away maybe 5 years ago in that very same emergency room.
Okay.
And so God allowed that encounter because I let myself wait.
Okay. Wow. That is interesting. That is so powerful.
Yeah. All the times that you wait and we get so frustrated, I'm ready to go, the accident that you avoided.
Right, exactly.
You know, those things that God, I tell that story of waiting, and my dog was in the car, and he's a big doggy, and he didn't like anybody who came near me. And I got to this light and thought, let me go through that light. And I said, oh my goodness. And I literally had this thought, if I had an accident, my dog would bite the policeman, the ambulance. He would go after everyone who was trying to get to me. So let me stop. As I stopped, a truck barreled past me and hit a car.
Oh my goodness!
With 3 children in it
Dr.
who were
Tate.
headed to school.
Oh my goodness!
And the child in the back, who was their sibling,
Dr. Tate.
died because you couldn't wait.
Wow!
And so many times we barrel in life, moving forward because of what we want to do. We're impatient. I'm too old. I'm this age. My body chemistry is saying this. I believe I should be at this amount of money. So we move forward.
Right, we move forward.
And we cause accidents.
Yes, we do.
In our own lives and in other people's lives. If we just would have waited. And you know what is so awesome or miraculous, I would say, about this story? The gentleman was going to the school less than 3 minutes up the road.
Oh, my goodness.
But he was running late.
Yeah, he was running late.
Barreled through that light. Wow. So waiting can be a wonderful thing. It's actually a place of protection.
You know what?
If you let it be.
Dr. Tate, it really can be.
People have said it's not a book you can sit down and just read. It really causes you to examine. And I mean, I have people, they're like, I have notes on every page.
Really?
Which is actually what I wanted. And I'm on to my next book. And you can get this book just by going to my website, drtuesday.net.
And you know what? When you said writing in the book, it's a good way to stay engaged. It's a good way to self-examine. Yeah.
Go back to next year. See where you were.
Right. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we return, I would like to talk about your conferences and what you're doing in the community. I think the world needs to know that as well.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. And we will be right back. Welcome back to Life Lessons. I am with Dr. Tuesday Tate, and she is telling us about her book and what she's doing out in the community. And so let's talk about epics. So I stalk most people on Facebook.
Okay.
And so I'm always checking out your page, what you're doing, who's going to be with you, what they're saying. I'm all about it. So just know that I'm always stalking your page and watching your videos. Okay, so I came across Epic. The name itself. Epic, right.
Epic.
So Epic 2016, explain to me and the audience, what is Epic going to be about and how can they benefit from Epic?
The Epic Conference is all about you. Whether you are a professional, small business, medium-sized business, you just have a dream, you have a vision, and you just are somewhere stuck. And you're not sure how to move to the next level. You have some blockage.
Okay, blockage.
Some blockage. And so we want to help you through the Epic Conference to move to the next level in your vision, in your purpose, in understanding identity.
Okay.
And what I did, I looked at not only my personal sphere of influence, I wanted to also bring people that I didn't even know.
Okay, good.
And so I have Shamar Cox, who is a dear friend, Tamiko Whitaker, dear friend.
Okay.
So Coach T. So we have all of these dynamic people who I know what they do. But we also brought people that I didn't know, but I knew that people needed to know.
Okay, sure.
So we have Dave Meeker, who's going to talk to us about social media branding.
Social media branding.
Now, the truth is, so many of us are on social media personally, not realizing we're creating a brand.
Yes, we are.
Even just personally, you're creating a brand. And so the first part of that God really said, step out on faith and do this conference.
Of course.
I have never in 15 years done anything that was Tuesdays.
Really?
women's conferences,
Got you.
ministry.
Okay.
None of it. I haven't. I've
Okay.
always done other people's, been their speaker, their keynote, helped them plan.
Right.
But this is the year that God said it's time to put your name on something.
It's time for you.
The Epic Conference was one of the first things that I did. And so we have Dave Meeker. We have Kathy Holloway Hill.
Okay, yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
She's teaching on leadership,
Okay.
the principles of strong leadership, and she is dynamic
Yes,
at that.
she is.
We
Yes,
have,
she
again,
is.
Shamar Cox, who's going to come and talk to us about business strategies. Listen, if you have a business, you need to come and hear Shamar Cox, owner and partner with Terry Dove of the Merit Group.
Okay.
How did they grow their business 300%?
Right.
I need to know that.
Yeah.
So you need to come and hear that, as well as Phil Clark, who's going to talk to you about money. Now listen, do you want money? Do you have money? Do you need money? You need to come and hear Phil.
Yes, of course.
Because he's going to talk to us about our personal finances. And then we have Lori Lupus, who's going to talk to us about health and fitness.
Okay.
So many of us, we're trying to run this race and get to that
Yes,
next
we
goal.
are.
But we can't take a flight of stairs,
Right,
honey.
right.
We need good health.
Of course we do.
And that's what Lori's going to come and talk to us about.
we want to look good, but we want to feel good while we're
Absolutely.
looking
While
good
we're
and
looking.
getting to the purpose
So
and
you
getting
can
to the
spend
place.
that money wisely.
Right.
Phil's going to talk to us about.
And getting to the place God wants you to get to be.
Yes.
Yeah, to be
yes,
at.
to be, because success is different
Yeah,
for each person.
I understand.
Success for me on a Saturday is hanging out with my gorgeous nieces.
Aw,
That's success for
yes.
me. At the end of the week, them three little girls right there can just take Auntie to the next level. And so that's success for me. Success for me is family.
Right.
But even the word of God says money is useful for all things. We
Yes.
shouldn't love it, but it's needed.
That's right.
So to help you grow your life. So this conference is not only about professional development, but personal development.
Yes, it sounds like it.
Absolutely.
It sounds
So
like it.
Tamika Whitaker, Coach
Okay,
T,
yes,
is
Coach
going
T.
to come and talk to us about identity.
Oh, Coach T, yes, identity, yes.
I just believe our lineup is great.
It
It's
sounds
diverse.
like it. It sounds like it, yeah.
It brings something to everyone for every area of
Okay.
their lives. And we need people to continue to register so that we can truly fulfill not only the purpose of the conference, but help individuals fulfill their purpose.
Okay, so Dr. Tuesday said she needs everyone to register. So please register for the Epic Conference, Epic 2016. Dr. Tate, tell everyone where they can register, how they can register, because they need to be at the conference. You
Absolutely.
guys need to be at the conference.
You can certainly go to my website, drtuesday.net. That's drtuesday.net. You can go to Eventbrite and put in Epic 2016. It'll bring it right up. Right now, there are still seats available for early registration, and that ends on March 31st.
Okay, yeah, it
And
does.
so, however, if you say that you saw this interview,
Yes.
I'll let you just email me. I'll let you get the discount at early, because I think this is going to air after the 31st. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So you just say that you saw this interview.
Yes.
And then email me or inbox me on Facebook, and I'll give you the discount
Plug.
that is available right now.
Yes.
So also, I will be speaking at my own conference. I guess I should let people know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to be talking about how to live a life intentional. How did I live intentionally from corporate, bringing in six figures, to literally overnight going to nothing.
Wow.
Except my savings and investments. How did I do that and live off of that for a year?
Oh,
and then
wow.
just start to develop my life towards purpose that is fulfilling. Listen, I get up every day without an alarm clock.
Right.
Every day, because
Right.
I'm living life on purpose, and I want to help you live a life that is intentional. So go to my website, register, get the discount.
Yes, the
There's
discount.
also a luncheon
Okay.
for
okay.
Leaders Lead Luncheon. It's a VIP
Oh, okay,
luncheon
good.
for individuals to have lunch with the speakers.
Oh, okay.
So you can pull from them even more than what you will get from them on stage. They're bringing strategies, they're bringing tools, they're bringing tips. When you leave our conference, you are going to know how to take your life to the next level. I
Yes.
have a saying,
Yes.
next level living requires next level thinking.
Yes.
You can't think different. You can't have a transformed mind without having new information.
You are so correct.
Yeah.
You are so correct. It's all about the thoughts we think.
It is.
Yes,
It
it's
is.
all about the thoughts
The world
we
was
think.
built on it.
Dr. Tate, you know what? Is there anything you'd like for the viewers to know? Because we're all about life lessons here. I mean, we're all about the lessons that we learn along the journey of life. And so I know you have a couple of lessons. One or two that you would just like to share, just a lesson that you have gained along the way.
Awesome. You know, I did a video a few weeks ago, and I titled it Jack of All Trades. Because there's a saying, you can be a jack of all trades, but a master of none.
Yes.
And I disagree with that. Jesus was a jack of all trades. He knew everything, and he mastered them all.
Yes, he
The
did.
trick to that is staying focused.
Focus.
Whatever it is you are called to do for that season, put your time into getting that done, to mastering it.
That's right.
It's said that you put 10,000 hours into something, you become a master.
Yes.
And so you may not have counted your hours. That's okay.
I've counted
But
mine.
put the time in to know the skill, to know your market, to know your competition, not to be in competition, but to know your competition. And so that's one of the things. It's okay that you have a variety of talents and abilities and skills. That's great, because you can become all things. Paul said, all things to all people to win them.
Yes.
Who's going to tell T.D. Jakes, you can't preach, you can't make
Right.
movies, you can't
Exactly.
write books, you
Right.
can't. Who's going to tell
Right.
him that? But what he's done is, and then he surrounded himself with great people.
Great people.
He doesn't know it. He's one of my mentors. But all of these great things. And so that's one thing, to just really focus on what it is that you are called to do for this season of your life.
So focus.
Focus.
Okay.
And then we know the saying, if you're the smartest person in the room, you need to find another room.
Yeah.
Or find some other people. I believe that balance of everyone who is in your life, you need a cheerleader.
Yes, you do.
You need someone who's going to say the hard things to you.
Yes,
that's
you
gonna tell
do.
the
Most
truth.
definitely, yes.
You need that.
You do.
And then you absolutely need someone who is that middle of the road person that's going to not only tell you you're awesome, they're going to say, well, maybe you should tweak this or tweak that. So you need all of those. You need an Elizabeth. You need a Jonathan.
Yes, you do.
You need all of these people in your life that can help you take your life to the next level and demand from you that you be true to you.
Be true to you.
Yes.
Be true to you.
Be true to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Tuesday Tate, it has been my pleasure. I am blown away. Thank you so much for being here.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
this opportunity.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for watching. Please go to the Epic Conference. And as always, make it a great day.